I am going to repeat okay. When I give a Sigumba expression RT by V minus B dt plus RT by V minus B whole square minus A dV square dV. Sigumba expression so the T is the temperature, V is in the volume. Adu I quite hang ever. Sigi expression jina total differential oiba pressure function of my number. Can we find a function P which depends upon temperature and volume such that the total differential of that pressure is given by this expression. Aduna habidi equation combine check tabujagi harigadi hojikidu total pressure function nama T is total pressure function pressure as a function of temperature and volume. Sigumba function number such that this dP, the total differential of this P, is given by this expression. Pressure in thermodynamics, it is a state function. Magi state function ina magi sagi cross magi mixed second derivative magi cross derivatives natraga mixed second derivatives hai anisi managadabane aduna habidi kaino for this given function say sigi function ji ki ahamada kari assume tore. Yes, suppose let us assume that a function P exists whose total differential is given by this expression. Although dP is given by definition dP by dt del P by del V dV. You compare this and this. This is del P by del T. This is del P by del V. And you calculate the mixed second derivatives. Mixed second derivatives, we calculate Tauro. We calculate the mixed second derivatives here. And easy karipange manadreva. These two are not equal. That means since these two are not equal, we conclude that we cannot find any pressure function whose total differential is given by this expression. We cannot find a pressure function whose total differential is given by this expression. Sigumba expression inexact differential. So, differential definition. So, what is the meaning of an exact differential and inexact differential? Exact differential inexact differential let us find out. Can you see this? So we got. Let me enlarge it a little bit. Okay. Exact differential. What is an exact differential? A differential of the form df equal to, so f is a function of x and y. So let us come back to x and y. Exact differential f is a function of x and y. A differential of the form df equal to px this q times dy. So p dx plus q dy is exact, also called a total differential if the integration df is part independent. This will be true if df can be expressed as the total differential of df can be expressed as del f by del x, del f by del y. So when I express about so that p and q must be of the form del f by del x, q and del f by del y, and these two. P is del f by del x, q is del f by del y, but del p by del y. Del p by del y is del 2f by del y del x. Del q by del x is del del 2f by del x del y. So del y is del q by del x. Some can consider CZG mixed second order derivatives. Mixed second derivatives. I repeat, the mixed second derivatives should be equal. The meaning is this. Given differential J, this given differential is an exact differential. So this given differential is an exact differential. So let us write it here. Let me stop sharing. Let me write it. Let me write it here. The differential of this form, df, this is equal to p xy dx plus q xy dy. See, is called exact. This is exact. Exact if this integration df from some initial point I to some final point f, this is independent of the path. Independent of path. Say, for example, so this is x, this is y. Aduga f have a function of and suppose this is the initial point, this is the final point, this is initial point I, this is the final point f, and when I integrate this function, when I integrate this df from this initial point to the final point along this path, you'll get some value, and along another path, you calculate this integration, you'll get the same value. Along this path, you calculate this integration, you should get the same value. In a different parts, the integration perform the value should be the same, path independent of the. This is called differential exact differential. Mechanics the work done in taking a particle from one point to another against the gravitational force is independent of the path. Hydra. Against the gravitational force, object point work done do that is independent of the path. Aduna work done against the gravitational force. Work done do f can be here. F is a function of two variables. F is a function of x and y. Aduna differential, exact differential or this integration should be independent of the path. So this is P, this is Q. Equation how I the differential equation m xy dx plus n xy dy, this is equal to 0. High reverse Sigi differential equation J exact differential equation. This differential equation will be exact when del m by del y is equal to del n by del x. I give any call. Sigi differential equation J exact condition check the way del m by you differentiate this m with respect to y, then you differentiate this n with respect to x. If these two values are equal, then this differential equation is called exact, and this left hand side can be written as the total differential of some function g. So I have given the same concept. This is the differential. This is the differential. Here is the same expression and m n I am simply writing p and q. And sigi differential is the exact point exact point swine del m by del y. Here m is p so del p by del y is equal to del q by del x. C condition is satisfied or C condition is satisfied or del p by del y is equal to del q by del x. C condition is satisfied or this equation is said to be exact. Sorry, this differential is said to be exact and it can be written as the total differential of some function f. Aduna df have say p dx q dy. This we can also write as del f by del x dx plus del f by del y dy, where del f by del x is p, del f by del y is q. Aduna del f by del x is p, del f by del y is q. Aduna, this expression can also be written as in terms of f as del p by p is del f by del x. So this is nothing but del p del by del y of what is p? P is del f by del x. Del f by del x. This is del p by del y. And this is equal to del q by del x. So this is del by del x of q. And what is q? Q is del f by del y. So this is del f by del y. See meaning the kind del 2 f by del y del x is equal to del 2 f by del x del y. Natra aduna the second partial derivative ani se managadabneba. X na hana differentiate toba, y na mu differentiate toba. So y na hana differentiate toba, x na mu differentiate toba. Aduna exact differential oige sigisi exact differential oige hargadi magi definition ji kaino this integration, the integration of this from some initial point to some final point, it should be independent of the path independent oigedabani. In addition to that, it should also satisfy this condition, that is del p by del y equal to del q by del x. In terms of f, in terms of this f, the second partial derivatives should be equal. X na buhana torosu, y na buhana torosu, these two should be equal. Now, exact differential origadi, so you mix partial derivatives of mananeva. What is the meaning of an inexact differential equation? Inexact, so exact differential equation, exact differential equation magi integration part independent ogedabani aduga magi second order derivative ani sisu managadabani haire yare aduragidi the inexact that's okay. laptop สิแห้งต่อเลยถูกแค่ตั้งไงก็